good? We are live. So, Yoo Hoo, I'm putting the links in here. Evidently, there was a violation of inappropriate content on this morning's chapter. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the title. You've got to be careful with those titles. What was that one called? Was that called? Hi there, Jennifer. I put doctors, brain damage, and lies. Maybe that got him. Blind to the truth, question mark. This is why you got to put that question mark in, see? You're not making an assertion, you're asking a question. That usually allows that to pass. And then, I think the discussion of the IMF and that happy discussion of the speech, so that should be in there. Lansing, nice to see you. Oh, good. So I guess people could read between the lines when I said, check out Frog Talk with FJ on this guy's channel. Keep hearing these songs in my head, like signs, signs everywhere, the signs. Taking up the scenery. Blowing my mind, yeah. Do this, don't do that. Can't you read the signs? The other one is, in the evening. The other one is, and one voice stands above the din. Well, now. Okay, so we've got the little article from our two German scientists talking about the potential brain damage that could be caused by wearing masks, which is based on oxygen depletion. Take a look at that. I had posted that a while ago, so I guess we could blame Denise for this, right? Because I put this up for her and I threw it in the title. Yeah. Well, listen, at least I get to have a week off because they actually penalized me. They didn't just knock it down. I'm stopped from uploading and or live streaming. Wow. Maybe I'll appeal it. Maybe I won't. Let's see. The second link is that excellent video that you should watch and share if you haven't on Dr. Simone Gold with America's Frontline Doctors, where they are addressing the multiple prongs of attack for the public consciousness, dealing with testing, masks, cases, infections, deaths, and treatments, or lack thereof. Getting immediate treatment rather than waiting. I find that should be criminal, and I thought about this last night. Seems to me that if the CDC is telling them don't treat patients, no wonder they're passing laws to say there will be no liability. Really. I don't know if that's going to fly. You see, this all ties into that fraud claim that has to come up, which is what I said several months ago. You can't sue the CDC on a fraud claim unless you go into the district court in D.C. However, you can name individual people in their individual capacities and drag them elsewhere. Know what I mean, Vern? Yep. So, there's a nice list of clowns. I think that might also pertain to the RICO thing, which we'll investigate a little further. And, conspiracy? Are we having fun yet? Yeah. Anyway, that's the second link, but notice how these experts seem to contradict based on their professional, clinical opinion of an ongoing practice treating patients in the front lines. They differ with the others. Right? What happened to the comments? Did I screw that up, or did they put them on stop? All messages are visible. Now it says, welcome to the live chat. Okay, good. Oh, good, we're not chattery. Okay, let's see, how many people do I have there? 21 in the house. Oh yeah, don't forget those smashing the thumbs up. Gently, you don't want to damage your computer equipment. Third link is this IMF speech, The Kinder, Gentler Fascism. This is the one Virginia sent me from Amsterdam. And she uses the word resilience. Maybe that's what got them, the word resilience. and sustainable. And as I said this morning, in case you didn't see it, Harry was right. That's their new happy buzzword, right? So check this out, right? And I pointed out this morning that they're talking about the concern, the deep concern that they have for where we put our cigarettes. Deep concern. And what the deal is, they're claiming deep concern. Look, another laptop. That's the old Windows 7 box, which I like, actually. I hate Windows 10. Here's the deal. They're saying, oh, we're concerned about the debt of the various countries and governments, blah, blah, blah. We're arranging financing so more countries can take loans through the IMF. We're so concerned with debt, we'll give you more debt. You can sell debt easier than selling an investment, can't you? So what they're doing is, but one size doesn't fit all. You check out this crazy speech she does, about 10, 12 minutes long. Fascinating. But it doesn't fit all, so we have to be tailored to various countries and economies. That means they can schedule it to make sure that the proper natural resources are looted, and in exchange for that loan, infrastructure, electrical systems, oil and gas drilling, perhaps the actual oil and gas fields. What else? What else can you think would be good collateral for that debt? Oh, mineral rights, mining rights, gold, copper, South American, that's always good, jungle. But they have to be tailor-made because, one size doesn't fit all. Water, aquifers, access to the aquifers, drilling rights, all kinds of nifty things you could put together. Anyway, check out that speech and tell me that this is not double talk crap. Then I've got the Gateway Pundit, which is showing the double talk crap, where the CDC and Redfield comes up, and they have the little clip in there. This is their website, so scroll down and you'll see the piece on Tucker where he's got the clip of Redfield showing the mask at his congressional hearing, saying this offers more protection than the vaccines, maybe. And then the CDC says that the masks were never intended to protect those wearing them. So if you're wearing the mask, you're not protecting yourself. That means you're protecting somebody else, I guess. So if you're protecting them, that implicitly states you are sick and preventing the spread of this asymptomatic disease in a viral, microscopic, micron form that will clearly pass through the mask, clearly underneath plastic face masks, clearly through Billy the Kid's bandana, etc. But Tucker points that out because the CDC contradicts Redfield. Then he points it out. And then the CDC argues with Tucker and says, we didn't say that. Check out the link. It's about 2 minutes long in there. Fascinating. So we have more scrambled egg sausage, or should we just call that word salad? Keep the victim dancing. All right, then the next is Polly, our friend, amazing Polly, does an amazing piece. And what she's talking about here, and I said it this morning, and I'll repeat, I hope I'm not boring you. It was her version of scripture, and she pulled some, and I'd like to know what scripture this is because she didn't cite it. And it's saying something to the effect in the end times, is what Polly was saying, that there will be truth that those people will not see. So it's like the stupid people harvesting the brain dead, harvesting the mindless herds. I don't know. Those are my words. But isn't it interesting how in these stressful times you can show direct information to people and they still won't comprehend. They won't see it. It's like, wait a minute, here he said this, here he said that. Which is it? That the tests are run 30 cycles, 40 cycles, 50 cycles, and why can't they just run them high and say, oh, there's a spike, and then they run them low and say, see, our mitigation strategies worked. But there's no place that they report the test results ran at how many cycles. Are there? I don't know. Anybody out in the field working in that? Let me know, please. Put it in the comments here. That would be great. But there's no place that I'm aware of that the CDC says when the PCR test is run, it has to be spun how many cycles. It doesn't say that. So there is no standardized, what should we call it, protocol. All right. So Polly makes that point, and not about the test, about the people not seeing the truth, that they are being fooled, and or they believe the fake shit. It's a very interesting point, and it's very heartfelt from her, and it dawned on her in a flash in the bathtub. Hopefully she didn't drop the lamp in there. I hate that one. Or the radio. That sounds like a James Bond thing. Shocking. Bond. Shocking. All right, let me give you an update on a couple of things. I met the accountant today. Don't put it here, Jennifer. You got to put it in where I can see it. It looks like 2 Thessalonians, paragraph 11. 2:11. Okay, I'll check it out. But now I have to go find the Bible, which is over there in my bookcase. So let me tell you some fun stuff. I laughed so hard this morning. This week. This was clearly, and it's good. It's early in the week. I had a great laugh. The last time I laughed this hard is when I was talking with the Jacqueline, and we were kidding about Harry and say, all right, we'll do Harry on Saturday night. Let's see what he feels about that. That was a hilarious laugh. Today, I'm writing back and forth because I ordered a new little amp that I got from this guy in Texas, and I don't know if he's going to check in. Jarrett. Howdy, Jarrett. Thank you, sir. And so he was saying that he bubble wrapped it and, all this. Cost went up a little bit for the shipping, but he feels it's a fair deal. I'm like, okay, if you're good, I'm good, we're good. And he says, something about he worries about shipping an amp because of the electronics, or they could break if somebody drops it off the back of the truck. Like, yeah, man, don't jinx it. But since it's insured, so we insured it for the $150, which was the purchase price, right? So the reality is the deal was a package deal. It comes out to $115 and $85 for shipping. Either way, great deal. He likes it. I like it. We're all happy. So I started telling him about the ad from American Tourister from years ago. You remember the ape that was in the airport, and he would smash up the suitcase, and he's wailing it against the bars in his cage, and he's smashing it onto the floor, and he's jumping up and down on it, wailing on this thing and ripping it open, and then it comes out. And all the stuff is shredded and hanging out of the suitcase. Then they put in the American Tourister suitcase, and it survives, and the ape is jumping on it. So I am laughing my ass off. I was literally crying. I couldn't see the screen, and I'm trying to type, right? And I'm saying, so the ape, I said, good thing FedEx fired him. He's shipping it out of Amarillo, Texas. I said, good thing they fired him. That's why he's working at Miami International Airport. It was just hilarious. I guess you had to be there. And I said, so maybe we're lucky he's still working in Miami. We'll see. I told him, I said, dude, check it, see if you could find that ad with American Tourister and the ape. I didn't get a chance to look at it, but that is PFF. That would be very funny. Okay, and that was our laugh and good endorphin release for the day. Also, we've changed our diet. We're increasing our vegetable intake, changing our mood. Nice, big, heavy-duty Greek salad with olive oil and little sea salt and pepper and lemon and yum. Big salad last night, zucchini. Today I made up my half-gallon of that citrus water. I take a full lemon, you wash it real good. A full lime, wash it real good. Quarter them, crush them into the water and drop in the rind for a half-gallon filtered water glass jug. Suck down a couple of glasses, and I'll tell you what, you get hydrated and you feel good. It's the vitamin C, and I understand, I was told by one of our campers that the lime actually detoxes your liver. Good. Who knew? Also, it reduces and burns belly fat, so vitamin C, and it makes you feel good. So we're shifting the diet, and I will keep you updated to that, and maybe we will put together an FJ Healthy Food Nosh program with the bagel benders. Bagel bending and noshing. Wouldn't that be a fun title for the book? And we'll put Harry's purple chimp on the cover. All right, guys, that's what I got for you. I think I'm putting the Patreon link in there. That should still work, even though we're on a different, strange channel here. So do share. Give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't, tell a friend, and we'll get the campers here. So what I did is I went on the last 2 shows and I pinned the comment and I said, Yoo Hoo, and I put the link here. So this way they'll figure it out. I cannot broadcast on that channel for a week. No live stream, no uploads. So we'll see. Maybe I get my week off. Oh, good. All right, guys, we'll see you later. Thank you much. And Jacqueline, there you are. So you have to ask Harry if we're going to do him on Saturday. How does he feel about that? All right. Have a great day. It's still raining here, back and forth. We'll see you. Okay. Ciao. FJ.